So, one of your books is The Gift of Injury. What made you want to finish up? Won't keep you forever. Um, what made you write that, and what is The Gift of Injury?
There was a world champion powerlifter named Brian Carroll. He'd set world records in two different weight categories for squatting loads. So they put a barbell on their back, they squat to a depth and lift it up. And he was lifting close to 1,200 pounds, if you can wrap your head around that kind of number.
Not really. Can't
It's
even fathom.
Yeah, it's incredible to see. And I saw a document not too long ago, but in the world of powerlifting and all-time numbers of meets that you've attended and the scores that you put up, he was ranked number two of all time in this multiply powerlifting. But anyway, he called me up, and I think it was 2015, and he said, Professor, could I come and see you with my back? And I'd seen quite a few power lifters. But when he came to see me, it was really quite horrific. He'd split his sacrum, big fracture, front to back. The L5 and the L4 discs were really, if I used the words obliterated, that wouldn't be too far off the mark because we show the MRs in the book. But long story short, I said, well, I think I can get you out of back pain. And here's my opinion, go execute it. But he said something very curious at that time. He said, oh, well, when I'm out of pain, can you help me get back to being competitive again? I want my world record back. Someone had just stolen it while he was injured. And I said to him, well, honestly, if you were my son, I would advise you to retire. This is a massive injury, and I'd be thankful just to get out of pain and enjoy good life. He said, no, I think I want my record back. And I said, well, if you can get out of pain and you can recover well enough to squat almost 1,200 pounds again, we can write a book on that. So now you know the story. He
Wow.
did come back, and he won the Arnold's 2 years later and the year after that.
Wow.
And he said, "Okay, you said we could write a book together," and that became. Now that title had a lot of thought to it. It was actually a gift because it did a lot of things in his life. It got him to appreciate real scientific training. There's no margin for error anymore.
Mhm.
It's a discipline. You move well throughout the day to build a capacity to train pain free. If you're sloppy in your movements throughout the day, you will never build that capacity to train to lift 1,200 pounds again. So that was the gift. It gave him the discipline and an understanding of the biological reality to use science to rebuild his body again. So that's why I said it was a gift, and it's I'm sure many of your patients and certainly our patients would say that as well. It
Yeah,
was
I think so.
go through.
It takes a while to get there, I think, but in the end, they can see where their lives have changed for the better. I've heard many people say things along the lines of, if it weren't for my injury, I wouldn't have had to pare my life down to the essentials, and the essentials are where I want to spend my life anyway. So it's always nice to hear someone is spending either more time with their family or their kids or the things they're passionate about in their life, because while there is the scientific training to get back to where your athlete was, there's also the art of life, to continue living better. And that's
Oh,
that's
there's some hard-won wisdom coming through. I was going for a drive. I guess it was Saturday on the weekend, and I drove by a billboard on this highway from a real estate agent, and it had 7 words on it, and it really stopped me in my thought tracks. Work hard, um, be kind. That is all.
oh.
Now think of that. 7 words.
Hmm.
the Beatles said, "All you need is love," and I've thought about that so much in my mind. Yes, love the earth, love animals, love people. I get all of that. However, it isn't complete. But then when you said, "Work hard, feed your soul,
Mhm.
have a purpose in life," now add be kind. And that
Mhm.
is all. And that was the missing element for me. So I think that's part of the art of life that you're talking about.
Yeah, I love that. I love that. If you have something like you have, like I have, that you can be passionate about in your life, it is a gift. It is amazing. I want to thank you so much for your time, Dr. McGill. You spent almost an hour, maybe more. I've been watching the clock. Okay, a little more. So grateful that you're able to spend this time with us. And I do want to remind people that you can find Dr. McGill at backfitpro.com, where you'll find his books, you'll find his seminars, and I guess they could also find a way of reaching out to you personally through the website. It's probably how I found you. I'm not sure anymore, but
Yeah,
yeah.
um, yeah. Well, there's a email to an assistant for sure.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes. Excellent. Well, thank you, and we wish you the best in the your upcoming workshops and mentorships and travels, and hopefully we'll hear from you again sometime soon.
And thanks very much for all that you do in spreading the word and providing the leadership that you do. And you're very good at podcasting. You've got a great phone.
Thank you very much.